Alright, so we're going to go over my Robinhood account here, the plans I have for it, and why I'm doing certain things in my overall strategy, so you guys get a better understanding of my Robinhood account, and how you guys can budget your Robinhood account. Alright, so we all know I started off only $226. It started off at 100. I did have a weekly occurrence, so it went up to $226.79, and so that's the price as of right now. In case you're wondering, total portfolio value is exactly what it says it is. It's your total portfolio value. Just show you how much your stocks are worth. Broker's cash here. This is how much money that you have sitting inside of Robinhood that you have not spent. So money that you have taken out from your bank or some financial institution that you have sitting in your Robinhood account that is sitting there. So you can transfer it back to your bank, or you can spend it on stocks. It's just free flow money that you have sitting there. And so that's the difference between your total value and the money you just have sitting there. And one thing I like about Robinhood, the money I have sitting there, it pays you 0.30% on the money you have sitting there. And so you do get more money than you would in a savings account with your bank. And so over time, we're going to do this together. You're going to see how this goes up in the what it pays is just for having it sit there. And yeah, so that's why I have money sitting there, and that's why it's going to grow up in the future. So my plan for the future is just have money sit there, and that's why for the interest. So we see how much we make over that throughout the course of our little journey here. Let's go down to our stocks here. All right, so this is called the pie right here. This just tell you what has what. You guys have seen my biggest one is Sunny, because we just started that. All these small ones here that you guys see, these are left over from when I used to do it. I didn't sell them because they literally wasn't worth much. And let's go over them here. So you have these are your stocks here. You have your name of your stocks, which would be these are the name of your stocks. Symbol, obviously, which would be the symbols of how you would look them up. Shares determine how many shares that you have. On Robinhood, you can buy in shares or you can buy in dollars. So you can buy it in dollars. I like to do it because I can put $1 in there, and you can get like this much of a stock, at least get your foot in the door, and you can invest at your pace. You don't have to buy a stock outright. Like you don't have to buy Amazon for $3,000. You could just put $1 in there and get it like that. Price, this says how much the stock is worth. Amazon worth $3,377, and average cost is how much that you spent on that stock. And so you can kind of see if you're making money, if you're losing money. Total return here, like I just said, total return here will tell you if you're going up and by how much, or if you're losing money and by how much. The equity is determined by it's just pretty much saying how much the total value is. If you was to sell, how much money would you get right now, or how much that your possession is worth or position is worth. This is just how much money that you have if you was to close out. So I was to sell this right now. I have $6. As you can see, this I got this for free. It was $6.99. $0. I got it for free. Robinhood gave it to me because my friend joined with a referral code. So since he joined with the referral code, which would be in the description at the bottom, he got a free stock and I get a free stock. And so it works $6.90 if I sell it, close my position, $6.90. I would never lose money on here because I never paid money for it. The stocks that I'm working on right now is HEXO. It's a cannabis stock, 83 cents, and so I'm trying to get 100 shares of that. The reason why I'm shooting to 100 shares per stock, that's my minimum goal. If I want to get a stock, I have to be able to get to 100 shares of it. And the reason I'm doing that is because at 100 shares, if a stock moves 1 penny, 1 penny times 100 is $1. So if I get a stock that moves 1 penny, I'll be making $1 or losing $1. So I want it to be easy for me to track stuff like that. And so I made your goal does not have to be 100. You can have 10 shares today. You can want to do 5 shares, so whatever's in your budget. But for me, I like to do simple math, so I'm not going to do 100 shares. And so that's what I decided to do. And so I'm working on HEXO right now, 38 shares. I'm working on MJ at 2 shares. I got 2 shares right now, and I'm working on the Lucid Group. And what I like about Lucid Group makes car batteries for the electric cars. So Tesla and whoever else has electric cars out there. I do think electric is going to be the future. And so I'm investing in Lucid Group right now since they're cheap. They also manufacture their own cars. So they also get their foot in the door and making luxury electric vehicles. And they're brand new, and so I want to hop on the train early. And so for me personally, I have big hopes for Lucid, and that's why I'm investing in it. Only invest in things that you have big hopes for, that you see succeeding, and that's how you make it. Don't get on the hype train. If you don't believe in something, don't invest in it. I'm only investing in Lucid because I like their idea. My other one I'm working on getting 100 shares of is Sunny. And the reason why I'm getting 100 shares of Sunny is because it paid dividends. I like that business model, and also I'm a huge fan of Sunny. I've been playing Sunny since I was a little kid in elementary school, playing Tiggin on the PlayStation 1, playing Crash Bandicoot on the PlayStation 1, and Sunny's been around my whole life. It's went anywhere from the Walkman and stuff like that. I always enjoyed Sunny. I'm a huge fan of the games, and I'm a huge PlayStation fan. So naturally, since I love that company, I'm going to invest in it, and that's what I'm doing right here. Investing in something that I love. Uh, These other ones here are, we'll probably phase these out as we go along together on our journey. We'll probably phase these out or keep them. But regardless, you guys be a part of this. We'll be doing updates of this every week. This is margin investing. I'm always advised to stay away from margin investing. The reason why I have it disabled, and this is one of the main reasons why I started over. When I first started investing, I did margin investing, which basically matched the value of your account once you get 2,000 or more. And I had about 60,000 in Robinhood and with margin investing, so I had like 30,000, and they matched with their 30,000, so it was 6,000. I had a bunch of stocks. I had Shopify, I had like 10 shares, Shopify, 100 shares, so I had like a bunch of stuff on here. But what ended up in it, I had my portfolio been worth a lot. But what happened is when the pandemic hit and everything dropped down, I got hit with the margin call where basically Robinhood forced me to sell out of my stocks because they didn't think that they were, well, because they didn't, Robinhood don't want to lose their money, so they force you to sell all their stocks when things dip down. They give you like 3 or 4 days, and so they closed a lot of my positions, which I was upset about, because today these positions are worth a lot, and this was like a year after these positions are worth like a lot of money, and I lost a lot on that. And then after I sold a lot of my stocks, I still had to pay back their margin, even that closed my positions. So it's like I paid that back twice, and I lost a bunch of money. I got out a lot less what I put in. And so I'm swinging over now, and I'm not doing margin, so I'm going to avoid that mistake. And I'm going to caution you guys against that too. I would say stay away from margin. It's not worth it, especially if you want to be in control of your stocks. Because if you do margin, if you dip below where they want you to be at, they will force you to sell. You will lose your money. So still stay away from margin. It just says how much cash I have. The cash that sits here for like, well, this is how much free cash I have right there. If you sell a stock, the cash is there, sit there between 1 and 3 days where you can enjoy it. Obviously, billing day trade. Do not be a day trader. The reason why I have this off because I want to control the flow of money. If you like it a hassle free, feel free to cut on dividend investment. Nothing wrong with that at all. Let's see if we can skip to the next thing here. All right, so banking here, you can see I have on reoccurring things right here, so I'm gonna explain this to you. So make Robinhood easy for myself. Every week I'm putting into Robinhood. I'm putting in $150 every week, and the reason I do that is so that every week I just track from 150 and I buy stocks with that. I'm gonna go over it with you guys in a second, but so if I do 150 a week, we're doing about 4 weeks. So I'm putting in let's see what this is, 150, 4 weeks, 600 every month for Robinhood. So that's what I'm paying on Robinhood. 600. So I'm investing $600. And I have one monthly thing of 100, and I do the same thing in one finance, and I'm gonna go over there with you guys in a second here. So 150 every week for my stocks, 100 just for my cash balance. And the reason why I have that is because these are my reoccurring transactions here. I think something I already went through. I don't even think they show my reoccurring transactions on here. Okay, let's try to see if we can pull that up. Oh, right here. Okay, that's why. Reoccurring. All right, the reason why I have that. So we don't remember doing 600. Okay, 600 every month, 150 a week, and so these are my reoccurring transactions right here. So I have this $30. This is a month. This is $30. This is also a month. So I had these two a month. So that's already 60 a month right there. And I got this is every week, every week, every week, every week. And so basically I just added these up, right? Added these up, and then I came up. It was like 500 something, but and I just did the 600 a month to cover everything, 150 a week. And so all my weekly ones would be less than 150, and then I have my monthly ones. Also, I put cryptocurrency on investment also, which is really cheap. Kind of just dipping my foot into crypto. So 10, 5, 10, 10. That way I'm not missing out, and I'm slowly getting invested into these. And that's the easy way I could think to expose yourself to stocks. If you bad with budgeting stuff like that, you don't have. You can just put $10 recurring, $10 recurring. You do monthly. That way you can be dipping yourself in at a nice, easy pace, and you can budget yourself. And you're not just breaking the bank. You don't even have to do $50, $30 a month. You can do $10 a month. Just something to get your foot in the door. And so yeah, these are my recurring investments, and the how I'm budgeting that. And the reason why I do have these taken out every month because Robinhood will bill from my brokerage account, not my bank account. So I do have these taken out every month. It'll come from my brokerage cash. It'll be just sitting there. And also, I have cash left over. That's why I have this extra 100 a month. So I have cash left over to be getting interest off of. So a year from now, we'll see where we're at, how much interest we're making, and we'll see how good we're doing on Robinhood. And so we will check this a year from now. So Robinhood's really easy to set up. So it's just my insight on Robinhood about my stocks, how I have it set up, and the certain picks I have, and why do I have certain picks. Obviously, this is the first week of of us starting this, and so not too much information on my picks, but I will have more information shortly as we go on with this. And this, I just wanted to give you guys insight how I set everything up and my ideas and why I done it.
Remember, you have friends in the new monarchy.